Shirley and Phil are rudely interrupted by Jay while getting amorous. Sorry about that image. He has an urgent surprise for Phil at the Archers. It's Ben. Phil's stunned, especially when Ben tells Phil the wedding's wrong. He should be with Shirley. So Phil tells him he plans to ruin Sharon. Shirley's strategy's all wrong when she lashes out at Ben, while Phil tells his reluctant fiancée that his son's staying with him until the wedding. Shirley's losing her grip, but Aunt Babe makes her realise her problem with Ben could ruin her future with Phil. But it's Sharon who begins to build bridges with the bad boy, publicly welcoming him into the family, which predictably infuriates Shirley. Meanwhile, Sharon plans to stay at the Vic the night before the wedding, but Denny unwittingly packs her makeup bag with a gun in it. Ben makes a U-turn and tells Phil he should be with Sharon, not Shirley, but Ronnie and Aunt Sal arrive and are dead set against it. When Shirley tells Phil it's now or never, who will he choose? Next we're on the cobbles. Jim McDonald is still on Peter's case, furious at how his collapse has harmed relations with his family, and he's marched off to see him by two lags. Ken and Deirdre are shocked at the state Peter's in, but he insists he and Jim are now quits. Still, she pleads with Liz to get Jim to lay off. Later, Liz orders him to call off the dogs, and he agrees to, but only if Liz visits him regularly. Elsewhere, Lloyd and Andrea's plan to be nice to Neil fails to stop his torment, but he's crushed when he thinks they're marrying. Desperate, Neil climbs onto the Rover's roof, and Andrea follows, trying to stop him. Of course, she slips and is left clinging to the guttering. Jason decides to move in with Eva to get away from Todd, who's dismayed to hear Eileen saying she hates the person her son has become. When she finds him drunk, she kicks him out, but Eva takes pity on him and invites him to stay. Imagine how Jason reacts to that. And Kev's back, eager to smoke the peace pipe with Tim, who's understandably apprehensive. Is he right to be? Of course. Finally, we drop into the Dales. Charity's distressed as police continue to question Megan, so Declan suggests a few days away, in a remote country cottage. Exactly how much does he know, and what's he planning? Megan and Robbie set out to track them down, and Declan picks up her call ahead of going boating with Charity. Debbie's also anxious and asks Pete to track her mum down when she can't get through, while Megan and Robbie find the cottage empty. Declan prepares for the boat trip as Debbie and Pete arrive at the empty cottage, and when they catch up with them, things go very, very wrong. And Priya confronts Layla and Jay, while Noah overhears Layla and Diane discussing Megan poisoning him. When Jay learns how he heard about it, it's bye-bye Layla.